Hello again, members and non-members, because as it's December, this is going to be an extra special Christmas treat for non-members to be able to watch this video maybe a few weeks after it goes out to the members. But this is my absolute favourite video to make. I'll be honest, every month I love making this video, and it is the Penguin Trending This Week video, which is I look at Penguin's Trending This Week list and I decide, hey, I'm going to read this book, or I'm not going to read this book, completely based off the description Penguin gives and also the cover. So I am judging a book by its cover, but also the description Penguin uses to sell it to me. I believe this is the US list, though, so grain of salt if maybe, I don't understand the prices, because it seems like US books are super expensive. But let's get into it. Starting off with One Day Everyone Will Have Been Against This by Omar El-Akkad. I can't think of a more important piece of writing to read right now. I found hope here and help to face what the world is now. All that it is isn't anymore. Please read this. I promise you won't regret it. Tommy Orange, bestseller of The Wandering Star. I mean, this is a book that is definitely up my alley anyway. I've heard of this book. I've seen this book before. I was going to read it anyway, but no. Yeah, it's a must-read. James, Pulitzer Prize winner by Percival Everest. Ooh. Percival Everest is our current great American novelist. James is a masterpiece that will help redefine one of the classics of American literature, whilst also being a major achievement in its own. Okay. I've not read a great American novel in a long time. What would I say is the last great American novel I read? Catcher in the Rye, and that was maybe over 6 years ago? Yeah, I can't think of one. Maybe I have, but I can't think of one. So, that's it doesn't really tell me much about the book, but that's a good description. No. No. I have no interest in Stranger Things. I think I watched half an episode whilst I was on holiday with family in Spain, and also I had COVID then. I didn't know I had COVID, but I was like high fever, could barely move, was out of it, and all I remember seeing is this weird dude with no skin. No interest in the show. I think his name is Brett Geldman, hardcore Zionist. I don't know if he's just an actor, but he might be a writer as well. I'll look into it. Noah Schnapp's hardcore Zionist. And also, everyone's saying like none of these actors can act. Like none of the child actors can act. I don't know. Never seen it, and I have no interest in doing so. Unbreakable, A Woman's Guide to Aging with Power. Stop believing the BS about getting older. In Unbreakable, Dr. von der Wright lays out the science that proves your best years can still be ahead. Seems like an interesting read. Seems like it's countering this kind of very heavy push we've seen over the last 10, 20 years of, de-age, look younger, don't age, that they've been pushing onto women. Seems to be going against the cultural zeitgeist, especially in the United States, which seems to be, more and more these like right-wing beauty standards, and this maybe kind of goes against that, but I don't know though, not 100% sure though. So maybe it's like looping it into it, being like, age with grace and become racist. I don't know, but I'm not too sure. Tom Clancy, Executive Power. God damn it. How many goddamn Jack Reacher books do there need to be? An international incident may fracture the Ryan family in the later century in this #1 New York Times best-selling series. How many Jack Ryan books do there need to be? Also, was Tom Cruise Jack Ryan or was he Jack Reacher? I think he was Jack Reacher, and they're both just white dudes who do like US military propaganda books. Well, the books are US military propaganda of just white dudes doing US military propaganda. In the end, it will probably be a no. No. Why are they re-releasing Kafka on the Shore? This book's fucked up. No, 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 no. No Haruki Murakami. And I hate that there's a very nice covers being wasted on Haruki Murakami. My Beloved by Jan Karan. Number one New York Times bestseller author Jan Karan gives her beloved fans what they want for Christmas. A new Mitford novel, poignant, hilarious, and life-affirming. My Beloved sets a generous table for millions of readers who love these characters like family. With Karen's signature humanity shining through on every page, this is a season of life in Mitford you wouldn't want to miss. Feels like a historical romance drama. Mitford is this related to Austin? You know, one of them, the families of white ladies who wrote books. Mitford? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting confused. I've not read, those books. I read Wuthering Heights. And I've read Emma. Why do I say like I'm Australian? Emma. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to it. I'm Medusa by Ivana Gray, a vivid, searing reimagining of the infamous villain. By deftly peeling back the layers to reveal the young, misunderstood woman inside the legend, Anya Gray has crafted a bold new classic as heartbreaking as it's hopeful. Anna Liang, author of A Song to Drown Rivers. So over the past 5 or 6 years, there's been a few of these books which are retellings of old Greek myths. Or not retellings, but maybe more accurate tellings of them. Medusa as a character is actually a far more complex character than she is often portrayed as in popular media. So that is interesting. But also, I think I'm past my, ancient Greek stories phase, mythology phase. I went deep back into it over the lockdowns and COVID, and I think I'm kind of, past it. And also the more I've been studying, it's all of the Greek mythology and Greek plays were kind of maybe just propaganda by the Greeks to be to justify their actions, which oftentimes included mass killings. So I don't know, but I don't know, maybe The Bewitching by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Was this not on the last video I did? I don't know. This covers... It's giving me something. In Silvia Moreno Garcia's sure hands, every uncovered secret is fraught with intrigue and creeping horror. Ooh, scary. Fans of Silver Nitrate and Mexican Gothic can rejoice. The Bewitching does not disappoint. Tanariva Dua, Bram Stoker award-winning author of The Reformatory. I feel like this was in last month's video, but I can't be 100% sure. But also, Mexican Gothic, it's it reminds you of that. Oh, it's a New York Times bestselling author. I mean, that seems quite interesting, to be honest. Although horror, I don't handle horror well. We'll see. Immortal Consequences, okay, well, it's a YA book, so it's probably going to be a no, but let's read it. I'll be honest, I'm a sprayed edges kind of guy. I don't mind sprayed edges on my books. It has to fit the theme, and it can't be too much. This is still nice. I like this, but Anyway, clever, sharp, and deathly decadent, Immortal Consequences is a brilliant debut into dark academia. Maria has written a masterclass in character and voice, with heart-pounding twists as terrifyingly beguiling as the shadows of the ether. Oh, hello. Amelia Wan Zhao, New York Times bestselling author of The Scorpion and the Night Blossom. That is a sick name for a book. I'm not gonna lie. The Scorpion and the Night Blossom. Again, YA probably not for me, but I do like the sprayed edges. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I'm a mixed bag this month, I think. Not really. Typically, I'm kind of up on most of them, but now we go through and we assess which ones we'll take. One Day Everyone Would Have Been Against This, definite read. James, I want to know a little bit more, but this is quite convincing, so we'll put it in the read pile, and a Pulitzer Prize winner, obviously, as well. No to Stranger Things. Unbreakable, I would have to see if it's like, yay, women good, or boo, women bad. Do my course to live longer without using retinol. I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't know who Vonda Wright is. Tom Clancy's Extra Power, it's a no. Kafka on the Shore, it's definitely a no. My Beloved, this feels like it's a story. It's like a series, so probably not. But I'm confused. I'm thinking it's one of the the white ladies, the Austins, or the other ones whose names I can't remember. There were two pairs, right, of like sisters that wrote loads of books. I can't remember. I remember the Austins. I'm sure there was another pair. I don't know. But it seems like it's part of a wider narrative, so I don't know. I, Medusa, I would read this if someone gave me this, maybe. I think I read Circe, and there's another one with Pan I think I own, but I've not read. Or is that maybe that was meant to be my TBR this year, and I don't think I bought it. I don't know. If someone gave me this, maybe I would read this. The Bewitching, I would maybe read this, but only during daylight hours, because it says creeping horror, and I don't like horror, so, But Mexican Gothic, I'm assuming this author is Latin American, and I've not read many books from Latin America, or at least from Latin American authors, so I would probably be interested in this. I don't like horror, so I'd read it in daytime hours. I probably wouldn't. Just, it's YA. I like the sprayed edges. This, I might read The Scorpion and the Night Blossom. That goddamn title goes very hard. But this is probably a no. And that was it. So how many yeses did we have? We had one definite yes and a maybe. A maybe. One yes, two yeses. I would put The Bewitching in a yes. Two yeses and three maybes. Not our best month, guys. I mean, it's a weekly thing, but I feel like this was in last month's episode. I only do this at the beginning of each month, so yeah, maybe not the best month for this, but this I would definitely read. So there's 100% read. So that's good. But yeah, let me know which of these books you would read or you have read, and let me know if I should actually read them. My members, as always, you're wonderful, you're lovely, I love you. Thank you for being a member. And hey, as it's Christmas and you're not a member and you want an extra video, here you go. If you're interested, you can become a member from as little as £1 a month. The £1 tier gets you in on the book club and the movie club. And, there's more tiers as well for you to check out. So you can do that by hitting join down below on this video or on my channel. But if not, thank you for watching. And I hope you have a great holiday season, Christmas, New Year's, whatever you want me to call it. Yeah, I love this. I love that this is changing colors.